All right, I always have this fear of it not recording, and then I would have spent all this time talking basically to myself for no purpose. Hopefully, it's recording. I guess if you're hearing this, it recorded, right? I've had issues making videos today. Let's see how much I can stutter. All right, so I'm on chapter 2. This starts on, I don't know what page it starts on. Starts on the page chapter 2 starts on. Let's go in and just actually work the in chapter tutorial. Not doing much explaining, just actually working it. Now, I've already worked it once. Let's share my screen. Which one am I on? My Zoom thing jumped. I don't like it when it moves. Okay, here we go. I've already done this, as you can see, but now I'm going to delete it. Oh, and we're going to do it again. Okay? Let me get this out of the way. All right, you've read through chapter 2. Always read the chapter first. It makes it much, much easier if you spend the time reading it and then go back and actually work it, okay? On page 49, it says the roadmap. It says we're going to create folders, then the template. We're going to type some stuff. We're going to add comments and content. We're going to validate it. And then we're going to create and view the home page. That's what the roadmap is. That's what the blue stuff is. The blue stuff is we're actually going to do this stuff. So, I've read all this stuff. Stuff is a technical term. It is broadly applicable. So we are on page 53. Create a website folder and subfolders. I am going to put this in my, I'm actually going to put this in my, went blank there, my documents folder. I have lots of other things in here. Web page design files. I'm going to put it there. Put it someplace you know where it's at and it won't get accidentally deleted. All right. Page 53, it says we're going to create a folder and put some subfolders inside it. However you do it, it's up to you. Right click, new folder. Now use lowercase or uppercase exactly the way the book says it's going to matter, even if it feels weird. So we have fitness. What I always think of when I hear fitness is the little meme where it's the dog and the big piece of pizza, and it says the only thing I'm concerned about my fitness is fitting this whole piece of pizza in my mouth. Yeah. Okay, we did that one. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So I need CSS. Mine looks a little different. I don't have the check marks because I turned that nonsense off. How do you turn that nonsense off? Also, how do you set it to just single click? Here I am. Somewhere you have properties. Nope. Up here. Let's go to view, options, change folder and search options. And I want it to be single click. What else do I have? This is what mine looks like in here. Single click. I like single click. Here we go. All right. Page 53 looks good. 54 tells us stuff. The back of the chapter. Oh, good gravy. The back of the book, we have HTML elements. And I think I posted that somewhere last week, what page it was on. Let me go back here. There's symbols. So we have HTML. We have Appendix A. That is at the very back of the book. Appendix A, HTML quick reference. Those are your common HTML elements for things like paragraph. If you want to know what a paragraph HTML tag is for, it automatically inserts a blank line between text. So that is A. And then we have CSS after that. So anyhow, here we go. Now I'm on page 57. We have the blue. Now we're creating a web page template document. So open my text editor, and I'm using WordPad++. I have mine zoomed in. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, however you want. I have mine zoomed in. Okay, and it tells us to just do some stuff. First thing, file and save as. Okay, now I have to find where I put it. Documents. Fitness. And I'm going to call it template. Now you have to change your file type because I didn't change it at first and I have to go back and change it. You have to change it to an HTML. See that? Yeah, okay. Let's just get started. You use capitals where they use capitals. There is a reason. The book tells you why. And I'm just typing what it says. And the book also tells you the difference between head, header, and heading element. Okay, so tab. You also have to tab over where the book says. What we're doing here is we're putting a placeholder. Did I get it? Yes. And this is the standard by default character set. Okay, I'm on line 6. That weird noise you just heard is my air freshener. That is the end of the head section. The head contains the title of the web page and what character and stuff like that, right? So 7 and end. If you have a start, you have an end. Just like when you open the refrigerator, you have to close it or somebody will yell at you. Am I good? Page 57? Yeah. Let's go to page 58 and do some more typing. So what I'm doing is I have my keyboard shoved way up in front of my monitors, and I have the book in between the keyboard and me, and my mouse is over here to the side, and it's not just super easy to type like that. So I had issues last time. Now, page 58, again, we're just working it. So we're going to put it right there and hit enter to have a new 8 and a 9. And on 9, we're going to do this. And again, if you open the fridge, you have to close it, right? That's new line 10. Okay, now step 2 at the bottom. Where are we at? 11, 12. I drew a blank. Oh my gosh, I drew a blank. Here we go, HTML. Oh man. So let's go blank, blank. That's not right. 12. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Step 1 on page 58. The body. And I have a blank 8. And 9 says header. And I closed the header. Yes. 11 is body. 12 is HTML. Okay. Now, I don't know what number that is. We're not going to answer it. All right, 9. And we closed it. Yes. So 11 says body and 12 says this. Yes. Press the enter key. Okay. My goodness, I'm so sorry you're having to deal with me to complete each one after. So header. Oh my God. Okay, header. There we go. And then we're going to close it. I don't have the same colors, but that's okay. Now we're on 15. These are all sections. Name. And that noise was a voicemail. And now I need to see who it was who called. Oh my goodness. Do I know that number? I don't know that number. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to compare mine with figure 2-12 on page 58. So, and mine is not right because I need to have a blank. All right, HTML closed, body closed, footer, main. Here's where your main content. This is your navigation menu. Header is on 10. Okay, wow. Save it. Control S, file save. All does the same thing. Okay, I'm on page 59. Place my insertion point way at the top. Now we're going to type Forward Fitness Club. All right, so let's save it and let's go look. So I put it here. Let's go open with Chrome. Drag it over. All we've done so far is this up here, very top, Forward Fitness Club. Okay. That's okay. No weirdness. That's good. Okay, let's go to page 60 and do some more things. We're on page 60. We're at the very top. We're going to click right there. We have a new line 2, and we're going to type it just like this. This signifies a comment. Dash, space, and okay, looks good. But I also have to close it. Otherwise, it thinks it's part of the code. See that? All right, looks good. Place the insertion point on the blank line 9, and press enter to have a new 10. And we're going to type step 2 after we tab over. Okay, look up here, view, word wrap. I have word wrap turned on. The book tells you how to do it. All right, looks good. Okay, now we're down here, blank line 13, and hit enter. We're going to do another comment. What we're doing is we're saying what this area is for. Okay, switched it back on. Blank line 17 and hit enter. Let's do it again. Like the book says, the spacings, the comments, these are all for human readability. Computer doesn't care. Humans do. Okay. 21. Looks good. Now, as we're typing all of this stuff, you may be thinking, well, hey, I could just use Wix or Weebly or WordPress, and all this stuff would be taken care of for me. Yes, you could, but this tells you what's going on the backside of those types of softwares. All right, that looked pretty good. 27. We end on 27, 26. Okay, theoretically, yes, talks about heading elements next. Headers, different things. And I am on page 63. Place the insertion point after the beginning header tag. And press enter. So we're on line 12 and we're going to insert it. Header tag. Nope. Header tag. There we go. You open the fridge, you close it. Yep. All right, so let's save it and go look real quick. Mine's going much smoother this time because the first time I worked it, I had lots of issues. Okay, and then 63 tells you some cool stuff actually. And so does 64. So we're on the bottom of page 64. So let's go in and put our navigation. We're down here. New line 17. Tab. We're going to do the paragraph. Remember the paragraph inserts a new blank line up above it and signifies that this is a paragraph. Okay, home, space bar, and non-breaking space. I had issues a while ago because I kept typing that backwards. Space. We're going to put our divider in here. We're going to put in another non-breaking space. Oops. There we go. Yes? Okay, let's hit enter. Let's go type the rest of these. So that's our first website link. Home. Let's do about us. Yes, I could copy and paste, but this is really good practice. Now we have classes. Classes. I am getting hungry. I had issues with my NetBeans software in another class, ate up a bunch of my day, and for some weird reason made me hungry. We open the fridge, we close it. Okay, so let's, okay, new blank line. Are we good? Truman? Okay, so I've saved it. What I did was Control S. And then let's go look. Hi, look at that. Pretty cool, right? All right, save my changes. I'm on page 66. Now let's go do some footer stuff. And again, I can zoom in, I can zoom out. I'm zooming in so you can see it easier if you're on a phone watching this. So click after the footer and hit enter. And we're going to tab over because that is what it says and we follow instructions. It's a new paragraph. Here is the copyright symbol. Okay. I'm reading 32, 33, 34, 31. Does that look good? Okay, so let's save this. Let's save this and then let's go look. Well, hey, no typos. Everything looks really good. Right here in the middle is our main section. That's where we will put our content. Now, we've typed it. Let's go validate it, right? I had some issues validating a while ago. Save it one more time. Because I had some weird typos that NBSP and didn't really know. All right, let's go here. So I need, as you can see, I've already been here. We are going to validate my file upload. I'm going to go dig up my file. Okay, look at that. Da-da-da. Very good. Didn't have any issues at all. Didn't have any issues at all. Hopefully you did, so that you can see what it looks like and can go back and fix it. So page 68 tells you how to make an error show up and then go back and fix it. That's good practice. All right, I'm on page 69. Let's open our file back up again. Here we go. Remember, this is the template. This is our starting structure, Now let's go in and save it as index. File, save as, and we're going to call it index. And it's still in HTML. Let's go make sure it's still in HTML. Yep. All right, here we go. Now we're at the bottom of page 69. We did that. Place your insertion point after the beginning main tag. Yep. Twice. 1, 2, 26, 27. On page 70, on line 27, we're going to tab it over. We're going to type this. We're going to start a new paragraph. Yep. Remember, I have word wrap turned on. My nutrition goals for the day is to make some cornbread. We're going to have mashed potatoes and brown gravy. I'm going to slice up some ham and fry it. Obviously, I am hungry. Okay, 2 new times. What line am I on? I'm on line 29. I'm verifying with the book. Crap, that's a lot to type. You healthy. Oops. P. Yep. All right, we did that. Enter 2 times. I'm on 31. Got another paragraph. Something funny I just noticed when I did this the first time, I didn't do the paragraph on line 21. I just did 31. And I didn't even realize it. I wondered why I didn't remember typing it. Okay, that it? And then 32 ends it. Let's zoom out just a bit. Does that look okay? Press enter to insert a new blank line. There you go, let's save it. And then let's go look at it. So that is the index. Let's go check out my typo. See the paragraph tag puts a blank line in between and above. Did I make, oh, there's typo, capital W. Let's go in and fix it. But that's the only one I saw. If you saw other ones, let me know. Okay, we did that one. Is spelling errors. Run the spell checker. Hey, we have a spell checker. Where's the spell checker at? Well, that's not it. Edit. Let's do tools. Nope. Edit. Yeah, I don't even know what spell check is. Search. I'm sure you're seeing it, but I just am not. Is encoding. Settings. Replace. I'll have to find it because I don't know where it's at. I don't know. That'll be okay. We'll pretend like it's okay. All right, I'm on page 71, and that was it for chapter 2's in-chapter assignment. Here is our index. Here is our template. And there is our folder structure. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you online.